Hi guys, hope everybody is okay. How are you doing, guys? Thank you for stopping by or for passing by to this channel. And I wanted to talk to you regarding my experience with the Helicobacter, which they call in short as the HP pylori. Yeah, so I was diagnosed with this H. Pylori in 2015, somewhere in 2015, yeah, early 2015, somewhere. Though when the pain started, I could not know what was going on. I was feeling very, very, very terrible pain in my chest, in my stomach, anxiety, many things was happening to me. So, but I did not know really what was going on with me. So I had to start doing the research. They ran me to the hospital. They took some tests. Take blood to try to find out what was really the problem. So um, when we was in the hospital, I was paining, and at some point it will come down. The pain, you feel like you want to pass away, just like you will talk, like you will tell the people that, oh, goodbye, I think my days are over, or something. It's something which is like something is talking to you, and you really feel like you are not into this world. It's something very, very different. So I really tried to find a solution in the hospital. We ran around with my family to try to find a solution for it. Um, yeah, I was given some medications to help to relieve, to reduce the pain while I was in the hospital, and they injected me the painkillers, the very, very strong painkillers, you know. For me, I came to realize that this is not just normal, a kind of a disease or something. Actually, I would say it's not something which you can think it's a disease like any other disease. This one is the highest level. I would say other diseases are really better than this kind of a disease. I would not wish my enemy such type of a disease. No, I would not. Even though they are my enemy, I would not, because the way I have, I have experienced it, it was something very, very, very painful. You know, at last the doctors told me that I do not need to eat other food like spicy foods, fatty foods, and other foods which contains, high acidity food. So it was very difficult with me. Like now I feel like I lost much weight because this is not really my body. So I tried my best to try to avoid this kind of disease, but at some point I would feel like I really want to eat. Like if somebody tells you stop to smoke while you have been smoking for a long time, it's very, very hard for you to do that. So I battled with this for a long time. So at some point I tried to realize that no, this is not just a disease. No, it's kind of a bit of spiritual. Helicobacter, I would say, guys, it's really because type of dreams you dream, you dream people chasing you, fighting you. This is happening to you. Many things are just happening to you. If you're not careful, you can really go run mad, because things which you will be experiencing, they are more terrible than ever you can ever imagine in the world. So this happened to me for some while, for some time. I tried to visit some places here and there to find, or I try to go on the internet, search to see if I can find solution. But I could not really find the solution. Yes, I came to be relieved when I came to find other people who says they have the same kind of sickness. Then it relieved me a little bit, because I came to realize that, oh, then it's not me only who's going through this. There are other people who are going through the same thing. Then I came to start relaxing and feeling like, oh, maybe it's something which everyone in the world can go through. Then 2 years passed by. I was still battling with it, and I was still battling with food, types of food which I need to eat, because every time I feel pain, I go to the hospital. The doctors tells me that I do not have to eat fatty foods. I used to like to eat chips a lot, so they are telling me I must stop eating spicy food, fatty foods, and other foods. But I was used to this kind of foods which I can't stop eating them. There's no way I can just stop it. It was something so hard for me. So I battled with this. I'm battling with food, I'm battling with the disease the other side. So anxiety itself, I can't imagine what kind of anxiety I would say, stress, depression, all these things, they come together. My mind, I cannot imagine what is going on. So, dreams itself, when it comes to nightmares, I would say sleep paralysis is connected. It's still the same thing with it's the same thing. It's kind of maybe demonic thing or something which I would say right now, because you experience like something which comes on you and it's holding you up. And actually, I would say, especially if you have eaten that food which you do not supposed to eat, it seems like maybe something is watching you somewhere, that today you have eaten this food, and today that's when you will feel that pain which you cannot even try to explain. You will feel pain, you will feel traumatized at night when you go to sleep. The doctor tried to tell me that I need to, when I eat, I need to stay a little bit longer, like 2 hours before going to bed. Then I came to realize that maybe that's why I used to go through these nightmares and other like sleep paralysis, all these things. So I started, yes, so this happened for a while, and I tried my best doing this and doing that. So, even my partner, she got affected, really. She got affected because I don't have affection anymore. I would stay as a man, I would stay longer. I don't have feelings. I don't have affection. I don't feel like maybe today, maybe I can have love or something. The anxiety is so much. It changes everything of mine. It changed me to the level that I can even forget myself. I can forget other things. Forgetting also is part of the things. You can tell me if I go to town, maybe you send me something, I'll come back without me buying that thing. I reach the shop, I'll stop there. I can't buy anything, I'll forget easily, I'll forget completely. So, I tried my best. I tried different kinds of medicines. I was told of, I searched online on YouTube. I went there. People recommended me kinds of like, try this, it can heal Helicobacter. Try this, it can heal Helicobacter. Guys, to be honest, I tried in this world. I bought every kind of medicine which will prescribe for me there, but it never really worked for me. The only medication which used to help me, especially maybe if I have eaten wrong food, the amoxicillin. Yes, I tried that. That used to help me. Plus another medication which I used to take, which can reduce the anxiety. But that medication, if I take it, I took some medication, different kinds of. I think some people may know. Maybe some of the people. Excuse me, some people might have taken this kind of medication, it's metoclopramine or something like that. Maybe some of you guys might have taken this kind of medication, for anxiety. I used to take something like this. This is for anxiety. I've taken something like this for anxiety. Guys, it has been hell. It has been hell. I tried a lot of medication. I have taken omeprazole. Most of you people guys might have taken omeprazole. I have taken what is this, ferrous sulfur, something like this. I have taken almost the whole bunch of medication. I have taken them, but guys, I could not. It was just helping me just for a moment, but it doesn't mean that the condition has now disappeared. So this, I battled with it. So to be honest, guys, this disease is not just as normal as you can think out there. It's not. No, it's not. For me, I see it as a very spiritual thing. It's a higher level of really, for me, I would say it's really, it's another level of spirituality or something, so that's why even doctors, I try to listen to other doctors so that they can explain to me exactly what happens with this kind of sickness, disease, but nobody is really explaining how exactly it's happening, because there's no day the day will go without you feeling pain. Every day you feel pain. Every day you are feeling pain. So even if you are talking to people like this, you go to a meeting or you go out with your friends, your mind is not just concentrating. Sometimes you just feel like just something has just come on you. You feel pressure on your head. You feel like someone is pushing your head. You feel like someone is touching your head, or someone is just doing. Guys, this is really something to do with demonic or something, So I tried and tried to fight it and tried to be strong, guys. I know I know we can make it one day. We can make it one day, guys. We can really make it one day, because if you can just imagine the first day when you started feeling pain of this condition or this disease, the first day, if you can imagine that day, and today you can be seated, at least the pain has reduced. It tells you that you can still beat it, you can still make it somewhere, So we just have to continue fighting it, and fighting it, we will overcome it, guys. So I don't know how you guys might have felt. I have no idea how you might have felt, whether you felt the same way like I did. I have no idea how you guys might have felt. So we just have to continue fighting it, and we have to really, sometimes I would say maybe we need to be prayerful. We need to be prayerful. We need to ask God to help us with this kind of disease, because this is not something which you have to deal in a way, because actually you cannot even fast. You can't, because once if you are hungry so much, it doesn't give you an option where you can fast, because you will feel your stomach so empty. You will feel the type of hunger you feel is like someone who stayed a longer period of time without eating. So it's very much devastating, very, very much devastating, guys. Sometimes I can sit down like this, or maybe if in the morning I wake up, when I wake up in the morning, I need to run to the kitchen to go and eat something at some point. I need to run to the kitchen at some point. So I'll feel that hunger that I have never felt before. It's like I've never had food before. So I would need to eat something so strong that I need to really quench this hunger, because the hunger is very, 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 very much, very, very, very much, of higher level. So this happened to me for a periods of time, guys, until like sometime I started feeling a little bit relieved. I started getting to, like if a disease stay longer with you, like how many years now? 7 years I'm with it. I don't know how many years you guys have had it. I don't know. But for me, it's 7 years since I know this disease. I've never confirmed whether this is the kind of a disease or something, but because I did the testing through the blood, and then the blood, because like now actually they don't test through the blood normal. I understand you just have to use the stool, and then they check it through the stool. If it's not in the stool, then they can't find it. But what is confusing me is they said in the blood they can't find it. But at first in the blood, that's where it was showing positive. But in the stool, they can't find it. You see, they can check through the X-ray, and then in the X-ray they can't find through the X-ray. So the only time I came to hear or understand, actually for me, the testing which came to confirm, which made me to confirm that I think this is a kind of disease, is the symptoms. Because when I did some research of some symptoms, and the other people, they explain the types of symptoms they are having, I really confirmed that they are related. But really what made me not to really understand very well is when they are saying you don't need to eat this kind of food, you don't need to so it really sometimes confusing me. Also at night, because you feel attacked at night. Why do you feel attacked at night? Especially sometimes if you eat these funny foods, obviously you will feel attacked. Why are these things all happening? Is it generational cases, or is it something to do with what? It's very much a bit complicated. But for me, I just see it as a spiritual thing. That's how I see it. I see it as a spiritual thing. Has nothing to do really with a physical disease like any other disease. It's something to do with physically. It's just like just like you are tormented that you must not do something for yourself, or you might not be enjoy life out there, because most of you guys, I don't know if you guys goes to you go to clubs, or you go to restaurants to eat in restaurants, to eat out. I don't know what kind of food you eat. I don't know what kind of foods you guys are eating. I don't know what kind of food, because like for me, early in the morning, yes, I mostly am used to eat like potatoes and this gluten bread. Like now I'm used to eat it. Maybe my stomach now got used to it. Though I used to feel pain like during the day if I drink tea in the morning without milk. Milk is horrible. Milk I can't try it. It's very, very horrible. There's some time when I tried to eat bread, and that bread was containing milk in it. I did not read the ingredients in it. It was very, very horrible. Horrible. Milk doesn't like at all. So it doesn't match with it at all. So yeah, these things happen like that way. So guys, I tried to eliminate the food. So as time goes on, I tried to eliminate the food which I was eating, and I started getting used to the food that I was eating. And like now I got used to, because like in Africa we eat pap, we eat pap. So pap is something which is a bit stronger. If I eat it, I'll stay stronger a little bit for a while. But if I eat these other small foods, like if I eat these other small foods, like if I eat vegetables or something, I'll keep on eating now and then. But if I eat pap, I don't know if you other guys might know pap. I eat pap, like I use it, like I eat pap from Africa. Most of people, if somebody from Africa, obviously we eat pap, it helps me stay longer, stay stronger. But I don't eat the pap which is from maize. I don't eat that pap from maize, but I eat the other one which is from millet, not millet, but sorghum, and they call it from millet, millet, but the 100% one is the one which I normally use to make me a bit stronger. But I'm a bit still struggling when it comes to exercise. Exercising, because sometimes I feel short of breath if I can like exercise. Sometimes maybe if I just have to make some push-ups and try to jump a little bit and run for a little bit shorter period. Like I said, maybe some of you might know the traditional foods. Traditional foods, they're a little bit better, 100%. They are really very, very good. They are very helpful. So this is part one, guys, for me introducing myself about. So you're not alone there who is having this kind of who's having this kind of a condition, or for me, like I told you, for me I have really just seen it as something not to do with really physical thing. It's really a bit of spiritual for me. That's how I see it, because the nightmares, it's very very much terrible and weird. So I don't know if you guys, yeah, you can please comment if you have nightmares too. What kind of nightmares you have, if you're going through nightmares, anyone who have this condition, if you go through nightmares, or how are you coping with this with this condition? How are you coping with it? H.Pylori is it's a condition which we are talking about. So how are you coping with it, you guys? So for me not to take this video so far, let me end it here. So you can don't forget to subscribe, so that next time we am going to share with you how things are going, and how I'm improving, and other things which I might think of, like bringing to your attention, or we can share how you guys are doing. Yeah. So yes, this is what I wanted to bring to you guys. So comment and let me know how you guys are managing to cope with this kind of condition. So for now, I really thank you very much, guys, for passing by this video. Thank you very much. Bye.